Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think
Wow.
about first of all, is the day before yesterday, Aomori Prefecture's
Yeah,
magnitude seven over the seven,
yeah.
the day before yesterday is uh, six intensity scales. The earthquake is happening in the Mount Fuji, Mount
Yeah,
Fuji
yeah.
area. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
so yesterday's Iwate Prefecture also the hits the new earthquake in magnitude 7.2 is
Mm,
something like that, and particularly the I'm very surprised Mount Fuji's earthquake happened.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a bit worrying because that was Friday night about 10:30.
10:30,
Like
yeah,
everybody's
10
phones went
p.m.
off.
Yeah,
Like the alarm went off on
around,
everyone's phone.
yeah,
Yeah, which it's funny because I think that's sometimes more scary or worrying than the actual earthquake because
yeah.
it's such a shock when the alarm comes on. It's so loud.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so loud. Yeah, and you kind of jump. Like it's so surprising. Yeah,
That's
and then
right.
the
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, but fortunately, in Chiba prefectures, there is no alarm happen
Oh, okay.
occurred. But maybe the Kanagawa prefecture, of course, and the Tokyo areas, the earthquake alarm uh,
Yeah, okay.
occurred. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe the just in case, and your area is might be the three levels, three
Oh, okay.
scale intensities, not big, and but Hachioji City,
Yeah,
Hachioji
yeah.
City is 4 or 5.
Oh, wow. Because
Yeah,
that's much closer, right,
much
to
closer to
Yamanashi.
the Mount Fuji's. But
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
most
Yeah.
of people's worried about in the future Mount Fuji's erupting.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. That's yeah.
Yeah,
When I
yeah, yeah.
saw it was they said it was near like Kawaguchiko, like
Hmm.
the epicenter, and then they were saying like you kind of worry, you think about Mount Fuji erupting
Mount
from the
Fuji,
earthquake.
yes.
Yeah,
Everybody worried about the Mount Fuji in the near future erected, would
yeah,
be erected soon, and
yeah,
by characteristic of the earthquake.
yeah,
Yeah,
which would be disastrous. That would be
yeah.
terrible if that
But
happens.
according to the expert and specialist, no relation between the eruptions and the earthquake.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and earthquake epicenter is a little far from the volcanoes eruptions epicenter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm not sure that how far
Yeah.
between the earthquake epicenter and eruptions epicenter of the Mount
Okay.
Fuji. Yeah,
Okay, I see. I see.
yeah,
Yeah, I just saw there was like many points around Mount Fuji, like the five lakes.
uh-huh.
It was like, yeah, it was just all around there. So yeah,
uh
it was like shocking. And then
Shocking. Yeah,
also yesterday morning, so
uh-huh.
I guess 10:30 p.m. on Friday night, and
Friday
then on
night. Oh,
Saturday morning, early morning, I
mm.
woke up and it was about 4 a.m. because the
Mm.
rain was so heavy I could
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I woke up and then about 4 a.m., the apartment, the bed shook again. There was another little earthquake.
Really?
Yeah, so
Another
it was
earthquake.
the morning after the Yamanashi one. It was
uh.
like shaking again. I was like, what is going on? Because it was like earthquake,
Yeah, yeah,
typhoon, earthquake, typhoon.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, this is crazy. Like, what
Yeah,
is going
crazy, and the natural disaster is yeah, and that happened same times, and
Yeah.
but actually a very few impacts the
Okay.
our societies except to
Yeah.
the Aomori prefecture.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Aomori Prefecture, the earthquake is a case of the Aomori Prefecture. Some people the injured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
also the uh, and inside and furniture is fall down.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
okay. Okay.
yeah. But
Wow.
Mount Fuji earthquake is up to now that there is no severe damage in
Okay.
human being societies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
fortunately, and also the you pointed out that yesterday the shaking
Yeah.
tremor
Yeah.
happened in the Tokyo area.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but no serious, no
Yeah.
severe situations happened, and so
Yeah.
fortunately, and also the two typhoon is approaching the Japan island, but so far no serious reports is coming from the uh, typhoons. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Only more like southern Japan. I think it hit much harder. The
Yeah, yeah,
typhoon.
and southern
Yeah.
of the Chiba prefecture and the Shizuoka prefectures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but so far, and no serious reports.
Okay.
Example,
That's.
and houses falling down or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but
Okay.
the Venezuela,
Yes.
huge
Yes.
serious, and
So many people have
yeah,
died and injured.
yeah. According to the
Yeah.
CNN report, so far over the 1,000 people died. Yeah,
It's and so many people missing as well now.
yeah, missing, still missing,
Yeah.
and so according to the expert, the comment, the maybe 10,000 people reached the died. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
It is awful. It
yeah.
is terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrible. And
Honestly.
maybe I know very well the main reason the why the many buildings tumbles, and the no resistance against the earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not
most
like
of it.
Japan. It's
Yeah,
much
not
more
like the
prepared.
Japan. But Japan
Yeah.
has a long history of the earthquakes, the disaster, and so most of the buildings is construction is resist strong
Yeah.
resist to the earthquake, and
Yeah.
level is very high, and
Yeah.
compared to
Okay.
the foreign countries.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I saw actually in the previous week, like they showed the last 7 days in the Ring of Fire. So
Mhm.
like where earthquakes occur, there's like New Zealand, Philippines, Japan, LA, and then some South America. It showed there's been like so many earthquakes in each of those countries in the last 7 days.
Mm.
It's just been like very like it's very consistent every day. Someone like each country is kind of being hit by like something by an earthquake. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Like it just
What's
seems to
going on the earth?
yeah, all happening. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like random. I mean, again, it's kind of due to the weather. Like similar situation, but in Paris they're having crazy heat waves.
Yeah, heat
And then like
waves. Yeah,
I'm seeing like
41
maybe like
degrees.
40 people have died from drowning because they're
Yeah.
swimming in the river.
Uh-huh.
And I guess they can't swim, some people, and there's
Okay.
been about 40 people that have died.
Really?
And I'm like, what is happening?
So-
There's like
so-
crazy
Yeah.
waves.
They had a better the trained swimming.
Yeah. I know, yeah. So it's just like, crazy heat waves,
Crazy
typhoons,
heat
earthquakes.
wave, and
That's-
the crazy heat wave that hit the not only the France but also Germany and the
Germany,
Britishes.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Germany is I have an image. Germany's temperature is weather is milder, even the
Yeah.
summer, but now is very severe.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the big factors and for the Western European peoples, and most of the house has no air conditions.
That's right. Yeah. So people really struggle.
Yeah,
Really,
struggle.
really
Yeah,
struggle.
and
Yeah.
maybe that they rush to order air conditions in the cooler.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah. Or they just have like fans or
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
nothing. Yeah.
yeah. So maybe the electric companies and include the Japanese electric companies, air condition companies, and maybe they are very, very busy to get to the order from the air conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
yeah, and also the in the Venezuela case is maybe in a near future, and and government rebuilt the houses, and or something like that. Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, perhaps, absolutely, they ask the Japanese construction companies how to make the strong, resistant earthquake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but big hurdle to build to the strong resistance against the earthquake is just cost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
yeah,
But then it's also
cost
big
to
business
jump
for
to
them.
the twofold or threefold. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say. I've heard that. Like, and people always sometimes criticize many, say like the Tokyo skyline. Some people sometimes criticize it, saying like it looks very basic or bland. But then people don't realize that they say because of the earthquake resistant technology, it costs like two times what it would cost in other countries. So a lot of the time, like kind of maybe the design budget, like they don't
Mm,
have the budget because they have to put so
mm,
much money into the earthquake
mm,
resistant technology.
mm,
So then you can't have, sometimes you can't have these like magnificent looking architectural buildings
mm.
because they need to focus so much on like the earthquake resistance.
That's right.
But yeah, it's
Mm.
interesting that yeah, two times
Two
like the
times,
cost.
yeah, and
Yeah,
so not only the two times, three times, or four times,
yeah,
and also that that you also have adjusted pointed out, and the artificial building is so weakening against the earthquake.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So Western peoples, artisans, they want to create the artificial uh, buildings and the designs in the
yeah,
buildings, but it's gonna be the fragile and weaken
yeah,
against the
yeah,
earthquake, and
yeah,
so it's too difficult to how to balance the strong
yeah,
resistance buildings and artificials and very interesting buildings
yeah.
and
Or like architecture. You mean
so
Yeah,
architecture, sorry, architecture,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
architecture, yeah, and
yeah,
also the cost, yeah,
yeah,
balance, yeah,
yeah,
we gotta
yeah. Which
they gotta.
they say it's very good business for Japanese, like in the construction industry because they can help other countries.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like other countries will ask the Japanese construction companies, but then at the same time, some of these countries don't want to spend that much because you know it's a huge budget for it. So I guess it's kind of it's difficult for some countries.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
like if their
Mm.
economy is not very good, they can't afford to have that
Yeah, and
technology.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. And also the cost of the construction materials is
yeah,
also
yeah,
the jumping, and because of the inflation of the construction
yeah,
materials. Example the iron and
yeah,
concrete
yeah,
and so on. That it might be that the cost of the material is
yeah,
jumping nowadays, and
yeah,
so that's why, and even the Japan, the towns reconstructions is lagging.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, okay,
yeah, delaying. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, because of the cost is uh,
yeah,
uh, over rather than their expectations. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
the
over budget.
over
Yeah,
budget.
over budget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was reading that the Strait of Hormuz, like being closed, that's also increased construction costs. So like many of these construction sites, they had a budget, but now they're much more over budget because they can't get certain materials because of the war in
Yeah,
Iran.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
And
so
so
yeah,
it's a bad timing, and
yeah,
the bad timing for the Venezuela government to rebuild to the apartment. So many apartments should be built as soon as possible. Yeah, of course, and United States, other European countries, other countries that provide the fund or support the fund and subordinated funds, but it's not enough yet. Yeah, might be.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but only the
yeah.
focus on the rescue the human beings cost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
tough all around.
tough
Yeah.
around, and so
Yeah.
and yeah, in the case of the Japan and the northeast, a big earthquake happened, and a temporary house could be built.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the Hanshin, no, Kobe earthquake, temporary
Yeah.
house could be lived.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but
Okay.
just temporary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apartment, concrete apartment, finally rebuilt, but it takes about over 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fully cover the disaster
Oh, okay. And the
area, damage area.
the
Yeah.
reconstruction.
Reconstruction over 10
Wow, okay.
years. So,
Wow.
and Venezuela case, maybe the 20 years, 30 years, it took, absolutely, it will take more time rather than Japan.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's, oh God.
Yeah.
That's what you don't think about because you see it in the news now and then it just disappears. But then we don't see the reconstruction, as you said, for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Even people don't realize, like, you look at like Fukushima and they're still recovering. Like, you still see things like trying to recover, whereas everyone just moves on and you don't realize that, like, you know, these places still have to, even though, is it Noto Peninsula from last earthquake? Like, they're still recovering, whereas no one thinks about that. You think it just passes in the news and you think, oh, it's okay now, it's fine. But you're like, no, they're still having to recover.
Yeah, still having the recovering. And in the surface, the broadcast covered. Oh, Fukushima is completely recovered nowadays. Not yet. Not yet, actually. Not yet, actually. Yeah. And only surface. Only the part of the area. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's the thing I think you don't see. Even like that's what I always think about. Even with the wars, like Ukraine, Iran, any of these places, like when it's over in the news, you just think, oh, okay, it's finished. But then you're like, no, the reconstruction is going to take decades.
Yeah. That's right.
Like a generation.
Yeah, renovation and reconstruction. Absolutely, it would take over 10 years.
Yeah.
Over 10 years.
At least.
At least.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah, but hopefully things settle down now in Japan. Hopefully.
Yeah.
It feels like it's one thing after another. Like even my family sometimes message me, there was an earthquake, and I'm kind of like, which one? Like it's like because I'll say they're like last night. I'm like, oh yeah, there was another one this morning. Oh, and a typhoon. Oh, and they're just like, what is going on? Like, what is
Yeah, maybe the Australia is a peaceful country for the except to the wildfire nature disaster. And but no, actually, no earthquake, no typhoons.
Typhoon, they get typhoons.
Yeah, but typhoon is except to the north of the areas specifically?
North and also Sydney. Sydney can get
Sydney,
typhoons.
Sydney also get to the typhoons,
Yeah,
like
they can get typhoons.
really.
Yeah, like incredible winds and
Oh,
like flooding
incredible winds
and
and
flooding as well. Like
oh,
lots of flooding.
really? Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I have
And,
a misconception, misunderstanding that Sydney is a very peaceful and no actual nature disaster hit or something like
yeah.
that. And so,
Yeah, no, it does.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's usually much more worrying when it hits north because that's where all the farmland is. So usually, if the typhoons hit, if it's bad and it hits up north, then like the next season of like fruit and vegetables or certain things, like you won't be able to get any, or the price is much higher because it's so limited. So that's kind of worrying when it's like no bananas and things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
see, I see. Yeah,
But
anyway, and so I gotta shift to the another global current affairs, and
yeah,
the what do you think about the United States Iran peace agreement? The last time the settles and the signature between the Iran president and also the Donald Trump, but today's or yesterday, and violating situations
yeah,
agreement, and so U.S. Military hit the airstrike to the Iran military bases, and also the Iran
yeah,
side, and I don't know why the Iran side hit to the mm, mm, freight
yeah,
freight
yeah. The oil freight, like the ship.
oil
Yeah,
freight or tanker, like a
yeah,
tanker. And
yeah, yeah.
what do you think about the future and between the Iran and the United States? They could make a actual agreement on the peace deal.
Yeah, it's funny because honestly, like I just at this point, and I think many people feel the same. When they sign these peace agreements and the ceasefire, it just doesn't even feel real anymore because you're
Oh,
just waiting for something to happen next. Like even this, where I woke up this morning and yeah, I saw the news where they're like,
mm,
oh, Iran hit a tanker, an oil
mm,
tanker, I think it was.
mm.
Then America blew up some of Iran's radar systems
Radar
and then
systems.
drone facilities and
Oh,
missile facilities. And I'm like, what are we doing here? I thought there was a ceasefire. And then Trump's tweeting saying like, if they keep doing this, I'll wipe out Iran. And he's still kind of making threats. And I'm like, I thought it was all meant to be great. And then on the other side, as we've talked about, like Israel kind of seems to be playing by themselves and still trying to attack like Lebanon, even though they've said like we won't. But now they're saying, okay, we're separating ourselves from America. We need to protect ourselves. And it's like, what is this ceasefire for? Like it almost just feels like an excuse to just keep the war
excuse,
going.
yeah.
But I think what Trump wants in America, because they know it's such a bad situation,
Mm.
and like the public knows like this isn't a win, like this is a terrible situation. So I think they try and make it a ceasefire, but then they'll just continue to do it. So they use the ceasefire as just an excuse to say, look at us, like we did it, like
Mm.
we were able to make peace.
Mm.
And they'll just slowly carry on the war. I feel like
Slowly
that's
carry
what's going to
on,
happen.
yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, and I really forecast or estimate the actual peace agreement
yeah,
supposed to be difficult for the moment.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And some of the complicated reasons mixed with violating out of the peace agreement. And one is, that Israel still
yeah,
strike Lebanon and Hezbollah area.
yeah,
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 because Israel is a concerned threat of the Hezbollah.
yeah,
Yeah, and also the Iran side is maybe the current president cannot control the uh, Iran Revolution Army
Yeah.
military group,
Yeah.
right-wing group.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
seems. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so they, which groups still complains against the Iran's government. They try, yeah, they achieve the peace agreement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so inside issue is still is inside trouble. Iran is still uh, remains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Iran and Lebanon as well.
yeah,
Now.
and also the United States. United States is I'm not sure whether the Trump would achieve the peace agreement or not. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and but U.S. is always influenced by the Israel,
Yeah.
Israel power,
Yeah.
and also the right wing group.
Yeah.
They still the complaints, criticize Trump's effort to peace treaty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and because they suspected Iran.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iran always break the promise as before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and particularly nuclear weapons issues.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so very multiple factors and mixed, and then supposed to be difficult to achieve the actual peace deal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
So there's so many moving pieces with it because even a few days ago, was that Lebanon signed the kind of peace agreement with Israel, like the Lebanon president, and then there was huge riots in the streets of Lebanon in
Mm-hmm.
Beirut. They were going
Right.
crazy because the
Crazy.
president signed the deal. Like he's trying to separate himself from the Houthis
Mm.
and kind of take control of that area and actually sign a peace agreement directly with Israel.
Mm.
And then the people in Lebanon went insane and they're rioting in the streets. So again, there's like so much like domestic and internal struggles and problems as well.
Internal
Like
struggle. Yeah.
yeah, and then
And
on top of that, then you've got, and even ex-American politicians and many people in America are starting to speak out more now, saying, "Look, Netanyahu has always wanted this because he needs the wars to continue." And even top American politicians, even ex like Secretary of States and people have been coming out going because he knows when the war stops, then he'll probably get tried for like war crimes, and he knows that. So but because the war is ongoing, there's no elections. So there's no election
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're in a war.
Yeah.
And you can't, yeah. So it's just crazy. What's
Yeah,
happening.
you hit the center points, and
Yeah.
and particularly Netanyahu, and
Yeah.
if the peace peace reached, and
Yeah.
then the Netanyahu could face the difficulty,
Yeah.
punishment of the court,
Yeah.
and also the election maybe failed, loser. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
why the Netanyahu doesn't want to end the war,
Yeah.
continue
Just
war, and he, well, ironically, he could keep the safer.
Exactly. He's safe if the wars continue. Yeah, yeah. I mean, even people say that about like Zelensky as well, because you can't have a election. But people even say the same thing is kind of happening in Ukraine as well, but definitely in Israel. Like he wants this to keep going. But then a lot of people say they're like, if you think Netanyahu's bad, the person that would probably replace him, I forgot his name, but he's even more a hardliner. like a hard right winger. He's much more.
Mm.
So they're like, if Netanyahu goes,
Mm.
if he leaves, the person that will replace him is probably going to be much worse.
Really?
Far as,
Right
yeah,
wing. No,
I forgot.
liberals in Israel inside.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'll try to get his name and send it to you. But he's actually much more a hardliner.
much more harder
Yeah.
and right wing and
Yeah.
so and more severe. It could happen in the future.
Yeah. So it's almost like people say, like, be careful what you wish for, because they say Netanyahu should be gone, but then they said the replacement may be much worse. Like as far as yeah, so yeah, I don't know, but then yeah, you've got Netanyahu just extending these wars, just
extending the
prolonging
wars and
yeah.
what about the I don't know the details and regarding the Israel inside political situations. What about the like liberals and Israel and is the power or movement is seems to be lagging.
Yeah, I think it is. It's basically like Netanyahu and then this other guy. I forgot his name, but it's basically just them two.
Oh,
There's
so
no
so the Israeli peoples their characters, their ideologies, their ideas shift or weight on the excessive right wing against the Lebanon's or Hezbollah, Iran.
Yeah, it seems to be, but from my understanding, it's not
Mm.
even really a right and left wing
Mm.
type of concept in Israel, because it's more they believe in greater Israel. So that's their belief. Like, no, that land is ours. Like the Gaza land is ours. Southern Lebanon is ours. Part of Turkey, that's ours. So it's not even a
Part
case
of
of like
the
right
really.
wing, left. Yeah, it's not a case of right wing, left wing. It's more just like, no, this is our land.
This is our land, and so
like,
even if the liberal Israel, which seems to be imperialism, hold the imperialism and right wing ideas beyond my expectation.
It seems to be like that. Yeah, it seems to be. But
Religions, reason, the religions.
it's hard to know as well, though, because Netanyahu has been there so long. It's difficult to know what the situation is with maybe the opposition,
Unfortunately, yeah.
and the left wing. But yeah, it's like I said, they're playing it. Yeah.
So that's why the Netanyahu completely destroyed Hezbollah in Lebanon. That is a final target to make the Israel peaceful.
Yeah, but then and again, Netanyahu's as I mentioned, this other guy's name. He's even been speaking out about, no, we need like part of Turkey. Like
we need a part of the Turkey.
Yeah, because
which area of the Turkey?
That's Greater Israel. So they're really pushing this now.
Istanbul?
No, not Istanbul. It's like a small part of the
small
Turkish
part
kingdom.
of the
That's a part of Israel.
Yeah,
They're
Israel.
saying. So then, but then it drove.
So Israel imperialism is expanding right now.
Yeah, but then the Turkish president, he came out recently, and he's just saying, try, do it. Like he's almost like threatening them. Like, we are not Iran, we are not Lebanon. Like if you try, like we'll destroy you. Like he's been very, very, almost like extremely confident. He's been speaking out lately, just saying like, don't even try because we'll destroy you. So yeah, but if Israel feel like they need to, or it's for their survival, they would have to get America involved. But no way would America get involved with Turkey. No way.
So according to the and normal Japanese medias and the poll of the Netanyahu is very low.
Yeah.
And
It is,
but
yeah.
you pointed out to the more right-wing person, lawmakers, they get more popular rather
Yeah.
than
They get more.
Netanyahu.
Yeah.
If possible, the Netanyahu out of the prime minister, and then he the the right-wing excessive person that replaced could be replaced.
Could be, yeah.
Could be
Exactly.
replaced. Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
disaster.
That's his name.
Nazi, Nazi,
Yeah, almost, yeah. It's
almost
that's it.
Nazi. Oh,
Itamar Ben Gavir.
Ben-Gvir. Oh, Ben-Gvir.
I'll send it later, but he's much more
Ben-Gvir.
hardline. Like, we need to go take this land. We
Oh,
need
I
this. Like,
see. And
yeah,
really. Oh.
yeah. But
And
then,
long time ago, I have still remember and shake hands between the Israel and uh, Fatah.
oh really?
Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
Israel and Gaza and Gaza. I forget his name.
Palestine.
Huh?
Palestine.
Palestine, and
Yeah.
so I forget his Arafat. Do you remember
Oh,
the Arafat?
Yeah.
Arafat is a rabbi from the Israel prime minister, and shake a hand, peace agreement,
Yeah.
and moderator. Um,
Moderator.
Moderator is might be the Clinton.
Oh, Clinton. Yeah. Okay.
Clinton
Okay.
president, yes, president, and
Yeah.
shake hands. So, and Rabin and Arafat, to my understanding, they got to the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but now is a disaster situations and overturns the and situations overturned since
Okay.
then.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I I don't I don't know why. Then maybe the Gaza and Palestine's and not Hezbollah and なんつったっけ which called the right wing.
Oh, the Houthis? No, the Houthis.
No, Houthi is the same kind of the same group, and I forgot
like ISIS.
No, ISIS and Gaza in the Gaza.
Sorry, this.
Gaza and now Hezbollah, friendly.
Hamas.
Hamas, yeah. So
Hamas, yeah.
Yeah, Hamas is came up or make strong presence since that peace agreement between Israel and Arafat, and so this is my excessive group,
Okay.
and Hezbollah is came up. So that is also the big factor. The peace agreement collapsed between Israel and Palestinians.
Okay.
And so the most couple of years ago and 4 years ago, and Israel and Palestinians war happened, and maybe one of the catalysts is of the maybe the Hamas is enter the Israel area and kidnap the Israeli people. That is one of the big trigger war between the Israel and Hamas. But actually, the Gaza Hamas is failed.
Yeah,
And
okay.
so Gaza is actually controlled by the Israel side.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
And
Yeah.
so next is maybe the Israel considering the Hamas in the Lebanon. Yeah,
Mm,
Hamas Lebanon is also the concerning threat group to the Israel.
yeah, yeah,
So the
okay.
get out to the Hamas and strike Hamas,
Yeah,
destroy
yeah,
the Hamas groups.
yeah,
And so the third tile is Iran.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Iran is support to the military weapons to
Yeah,
the Hamas and uh, Hezbollah.
yeah,
Yeah, and the Fushi.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and so Israel always considering according to the history, Israel also the get to the big threat from the Iran friendly groups.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's why the destroyed more than disappear is the final target for the
Yeah,
Israel peoples, Israel government.
yeah, yeah,
Mm. So and that's why the United States and Iran peace agreement, more the Israel people's government are not happy.
mm,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. They wanted to keep going,
they
like
wanna
keep doing it.
keep
Yeah,
going. They want to keep going,
yeah,
and so and sometimes strike even under the peace agreement.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's almost like they want to break the peace deal. Like that's what
breaks.
everyone says. Because as soon as there's always like a peace deal
Hmm.
or a ceasefire sign, people almost joke now and say, "Oh, okay, just wait for Israel to do something." Because always, whenever there's the peace deals, they say, "Oh, it's about to happen. The ceasefire agreement is about to happen."
Mm.
Then you see, "Oh, Israel has attacked southern Lebanon," and they always almost like sabotage the deal.
Sabotage. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not even
yeah. Good phrase. Sabotage.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
sounds like you always sound like a conspiracy theorist, but they're like, no, 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 it's the
Conspiracy
same pattern.
theories.
It's the same pattern every
Yeah,
time. It's
yeah.
like, oh, Trump's about to sign a ceasefire, and then they're like, oh, Israel has launched missiles at southern Lebanon again. And like, oh, because again, they just want to prolong the war. They
Yeah,
want it to,
delay the sabotage and but
yeah,
actually Israel people's Israel government they don't agree the peace deals.
yeah,
They want to continue the war.
yeah,
Yeah, and so but officially Israel government announcement that we don't agree with the peace agreement and because of the human rights point of view or something like that.
yeah,
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 and also that they should take care of the United States
yeah,
United States movement and agreement. And so officially, they cannot say that they are unhappy with the peace agreement.
mm,
Yeah, but under the peace agreement between the U.S. and Iran, and but they sometimes strikes and bombs in the Lebanons and so and the Iran side, oh, angry, angry, angry.
yeah,
This is Israel conspiracy ideas.
yeah, yeah, and it's what they actually do it as well. It's not even
Yeah,
just conspiracy; it's just what they
conspiracies,
do.
ideas.
Yeah.
They continue for the purpose of the
Yeah.
continue the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's always they always fall back. Their big one is, oh, Iran is 2 weeks away. 2 weeks from a nuclear weapon. 2 weeks from a nuclear weapon. It's
Mm,
always that. And
mm.
then, people have showed videos from 20 years ago, Bibi saying the same thing
Ah,
all the time. For 20 years, he's like, Iran, 2 weeks away from 2 weeks away, 2 weeks away. It's like, it hasn't happened in 20 years, but he always says that to force America to come in. And
mm,
even Bill Clinton has actually been a huge, like, hugely outspoken about this because
Oh, that's
he does interviews and he says recently too, he goes, yeah, even when I was president, Bibi, he was always trying to drag us into this war with Iran. Always. He was obsessed. He always wanted us. And then the presidents that came after, Bush, Obama, now Trump, Biden, he does it to all of them. Like every single president says the same thing. They're like, yeah, Bibi just always wanted to drag us into Iran, always drag us into a war, and we just never did. But he said he's been wanting this for so long. And Clinton also mentions he wants to prolong these wars because of his situation as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not conspiracy at all. You've got like ex-presidents saying the same thing. That, you know, for 20 years he's been obsessed with this, always trying to drag America into this regional war.
Regional wars. And so you said like sabotage.
Yeah, sabotage.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
I see.
And it seems to be almost like some heavy blackmail because, again, I mentioned to you a couple of months ago, and many people picked up on this pattern. Whenever there's a ceasefire agreement or the peace deal is getting close, always something with the Epstein files comes out. And this happened a couple of days ago again because of this new ceasefire agreement and the new peace deal that was coming up.
I see.
Yeah, there was a huge drop of the Epstein file.
Epstein
It's like blackmail.
Yeah, blackmails. And
Yeah.
so, you know, it's a famous proverb is mentions and history, but history is always repercussion.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And I think the repercussion, I don't know, they're getting themselves into some major danger though. Because if Israel keeps pushing this,
endless,
But my theory is the reason why it feels so crazy right now and so messy, and that Israel is being so aggressive. I feel like because Netanyahu and then obviously other people within Israel, they know. I think it's almost like they're fighting for survival. I actually think they're losing power, and that's why they're pushing so hard. Because I feel like this is their last push. That's kind of my theory from everything that I've seen and listening to different opinions. I think it feels like Israel's more fighting for survival now, and that's why they're pushing so hard.
I see.
Yeah, that's how I feel, and I think it's like one last huge push, and that's why for us we're like, what is going on? This is crazy. But I think it's their fight for survival now. Maybe they're losing power. Even America seems to be separating from them. Yeah.
And we gotta shift to the U.S. inside politics, so you know the midterm election is coming soon, and Trump the concern the situations and it depending on the popularity, and do you forecast how the midterm elections will come up?
Yeah, to be honest, I actually think it will be quite close.
Still closed, the blue color and red color.
Yeah, because like many people mentioned that they thought it was going to be a blue wave. And then recently people were like, nah, I think the Republicans may do very well.
Really?
But I actually think it'll be like a big fight, to be honest. I think it'll be very close. I think it'll be quite balanced. Because I think there's a huge side of people that really just want a change, and they're just sick of the war and everything that's happening. And I think they'll go Democrat. But then I think there's also many people that are sick with who's in charge of the Republicans now. And I think they'll still vote Republican, but they want to change. There's no way that they're going to flip to Democrat. So I think it'll almost like even out.
Even now. And so I guess I'm a amateur of the inside United States inside politics and matters, and so one of the big factor the even still even between
Yeah,
the blue and blue colors, and Democrats and Republicans, and so maybe Democrat side has a problem, and
yeah, okay, yeah,
Democrat has still no strong leader.
yeah. It feels like that. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
the Republican is Donald Trump symbolic, and MAGA is
yeah,
symbolic, and
yeah,
they still hold strong popularity and power in the
yeah,
elections and U.S. elections. But
yeah,
on the other hand, Democrat, the just a repercussion from the criticize Donald Trump, and
yeah,
the blue color is increasing, popularity increasing.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you pointed out, you have just pointed out, still even.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
so.
some of the states is strong in the Republican red
Yeah,
color, and some of the state is Democratic blue color.
yeah,
Yeah, still even. So
yeah,
maybe the big factors, to my understanding, there is no strong leaders or charisma.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and so Democrats is Kamala Harris? No, 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 no,
No,
no, no,
no way.
no, no, right. And,
Yeah,
but I'm not sure, and I don't know details of who gonna be instead of the Kamala Harris or the leadership.
yeah. People mention like AOC,
AOC.
from New York.
Mhm.
Alexandra Cortez. She's a Congress lady from New York.
Oh, really?
She has like a huge kind of almost like a following, kind of like a Trump-like following, but on the far left. She's
Far
very
left.
far
Oh,
left.
really? Mm.
But the best prediction I've seen for the Democratic presidential candidate
Mm-hmm.
is that we don't know who it is yet. So many people have said they go, no, I think that it's going to be someone completely different, but they're hiding right now. They're staying quiet. But they said when it comes around, I think it's going to be someone that we don't know yet.
Mm.
The people that are there, as you said, they don't seem strong enough to be able to get enough votes or enough momentum.
Enough momentum
Yeah.
should be necessary.
Yeah. So all the major Democrats right now, the figures in the Democratic Party, none of them stand out where they'd be able to, you think, oh, they could be president.
Oh.
So a lot of people have said this. They go, I think we don't know yet. It's going to be someone that we see and we're like, oh, we didn't expect this. But it'll be like a governor or a mayor or a congressman, someone like that will come up. And but right now they don't want to do it. They want to stay back.
Stay back.
Because if they come out now, then obviously the media will go crazy. There'll be hit pieces. There'll be this. There'll be this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Democrats are waiting.
Democrat is waiting, and so under the table, under the seats, some of the potential, the strong leadership would come up in the near future.
Yeah, I think like about what, a year and
I
a
hope
half?
so.
Yeah,
I hope so. Yeah, and but so far there is no specific. I don't know the New York governors or New York mayors, and the Congress peoples, and specifically there is no strong charisma, and if the Democrats blue color seats the overcome the red color seats, and so which Democrat side should need strong charismas, and and ironically like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like people always point to, for the Democratic Party, Gavin Newsom definitely has the charisma and the popularity, but
but
because he's the California governor. They say like a lot of people that are Californian governor, they want to stay.
they
Like
want to
I
say
don't think he's
quiet.
gonna want to. Maybe later in his career, because he's still quite young. I think he's in his 40s. So they're like maybe later. But as the Californian government, people want to stay. They don't want to deal with trying the presidential campaign and what comes with it. But then there's also, if you check out, her name is AOC. That's the abbreviation of her name. She's very popular with the extreme, like very far left. So you got New York and California.
I see. I got it. Yeah. But if the Democratic parties and they want win, overcome the Republicans and the red color overpass the red color seats, and the midterm election, even the midterm election, the strong leaders should come up. Like a symbolic person, symbolic lawmaker should come up before the midterm election. If the Democrat strong intent to win against the Republicans.
I see what. I know what you mean.
And you have just pointed. Even competitive, and that for the Democrat parties, blue car seat and lawmakers, and so more opportunity to win against the Republicans because, unfortunately, the Donald Trump's lagging to win the Iran.
Exactly.
And also the inflation still higher. So and the headwinds against the Trump is much bigger than before.
And that's why I think now is a good time.
Good opportunity to win for the Democratic parties. But you have just pointed out even. Oh, really even? And
I think so. Because I think it's more the Republican voters. I think they're not so much thinking, "Oh, I'll flip to blue." I think they're more thinking, "No, I'll just vote for someone different." But I don't think it's that bad because I think a lot of people recognize almost like Trump is like separate. It's like that, So I think that they're just going to more vote for like the different Republican candidates, not flip to Democrat. I don't think that.
Flip to the Democrat.
Whereas I think what we saw in recent years was a lot of the purple or blue, they flipped to Republican. I don't think the red vote.
No actually uprising, no movement to the flip to the blue color.
No,
even if they remained complained against the Donald Trump current policies, current outcome. I see.
Because I think that I don't think the red is going to flip to blue, like red voters. But I think many in the middle. I think many in the middle, they have a chance to kind of flip towards the blue side. Whereas in recent years, the middle voters were much more flipping to the right. They were going right. Whereas I think now it'll be like a little bit more to the left because of what Trump has done with the wars and the inflation. So but they won't flip Republican voters. No way.
That's right. I understand you hit the good point and also that I understand. Thank you. I make sense. Why the blue car still even then not actually overcome the Republicans.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe completely wrong. But we'll see.
Okay, thank you very much. Today's and and we gotta expect the next debate training that soon. Thank you very much.
Looking forward to it. Thanks so much, Nick. Enjoy the rest of your
next
weekend.
time, take a rest.
Take care. You too. Bye.
Okay, thank you very much for the listening, the debate, training, and discussion with Australian strong debaters. And so we got next the provide the next uh, debate and discussions on global international current affairs. See you next time. Bye bye.